Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. For the second time in just 2 days, the Justice Department is being asked to investigate a police-involved shooting that ended with a black man dead.
The latest happened last night in Minnesota during a traffic stop. 32-year-old Philando Castile was shot outside of St. Paul. Castile's girlfriend was in the car with her young daughter, live streaming the aftermath on Facebook. The Minnesota governor today turned to the Justice Department for an independent review.
That's just a day after the same request was granted for a police shooting in Louisiana, where officers responded to a disturbance call about a man brandishing a gun, ultimately shooting and killing 37-year-old Alton Sterling. The officers involved in both incidents are now on paid leave. The effect of these shootings being felt all over the country, including here on the suncoast. Many in the African-American community say they are saddened by these incidents. They say they worry this is a systemic problem that affects all people of color.
We owe it to that Orlando community and those victims in Orlando to sit back and come up with a solution, whether you're a Democrat or Republican.
It's sad that the Democrats are using a tragedy like this to try to push their political agenda. So at this point, we don't even really know factually everything that occurred to be able to make a decision.
A local rally is being held to protest the shootings. It will take place at Fred Atkins Park in North Sarasota at 7 o'clock tonight. Organizers say they want justice. We did reach out to the Sarasota Police Department, Bradenton Police Department, and Sarasota County Sheriff's Office. The agencies are opting to not give comment on these incidents because they are not local. The Bradenton Police Department, though, is working with Tampa area police departments on a new initiative called Consent Florida. The numbers are staggering. 1 in every 6 women has experienced sexual assault. Meanwhile, only 6 out of every 1,000 perpetrators spends a single day behind bars. Now, law enforcement is trying to change those statistics. The campaign is all about educating the public about what consent means both legally and ethically. Consent Florida has 2 main branches. One focuses on public outreach, educating students in high school and college about sexual assault. The other includes training officers in how to handle victims of assault.
If they come to us, that we will have an ear, we will listen, and we will understand. That's part of the training that we're looking at. Training that helps our officers understand that after somebody has been victimized, it's not that easy to talk about.
Chief Bevan says the next step will be raising the money to fund both the officer training and community outreach programs.
A construction worker dies after falling 30 feet from a Longboat Key condominium. Longboat Key police say the 50-year-old man was working at the Beach Walk condos on Gulf of Mexico Drive this morning when he fell from scaffolding and landed on a concrete sidewalk. He suffered a head injury, was taken to Blake Medical Center where he underwent surgery. He died around 2 o'clock this afternoon. The man's name has not been released yet. He worked for Complete General Contracting Group.
The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office is investigating a suspected drowning death of a Venice man. Sheriff's deputies responded to a call about a swimmer in distress in the Chestnut Creek neighborhood around 2 o'clock this afternoon. Deputies say a woman called for help after she saw her son, 56-year-old Edward Stack, struggling on a raft in the canal behind a home on Bermuda Isles Circle. The Sheriff's Underwater Recovery Force team and a helicopter searched the area for about an hour and a half before they found Stack's body. This investigation is ongoing. Troubling results from an analysis conducted by the Department of Veterans Affairs.
An average of 20 veterans a day committed suicide in 2014. The VA examined more than 55 million veterans records from 1979 to 2014 from every state in the nation. The previous report released by the VA back in 2010 only examined records from 20 states. The 2010 report estimated 22 veterans a day were committing suicide. 4 years later, there is a slight decline, but the numbers still far too high. One Vietnam veteran we spoke with today says he contemplated suicide, but says there's always help around the corner.
It's not a do-it-yourself kit. And yeah, the world might suck big for you, but it can get better if you get some help.
And one of the things we owe our veterans is that there's hope out there, there's help out there. There's something that can be done so that they can feel better, and then they want to live.
The VA offers a crisis hotline, and the local American Legion post holds regular support group meetings. A 13-year-old Suncoast boy is in serious condition tonight. Florida Highway Patrol investigators say Nathan Nerf was sideswiped by a driver while riding his bike around 7:30 last night. happened near the intersection of Clay Gully Road and Altman Road in Mayaca City. Troopers say the driver took off before they arrived. They're looking for a newer model, four-door black Cadillac with possible right side damage. If you have any information, you're asked to call FHP at 239-938-1800. Nathan is being treated at Tampa General Hospital. We wish him the best. Time now to get a check on our weather. Bob Harrigan is off. John Scalzi keeping us all abreast of this scorching weather, Bob.
You know, Bob picked a nice week to be off, though. I tell you, not a lot of rain showers to spoil outdoor activities, and we know how he likes to go out there in the waters and do some fishing, and should be good weather for that. Casey Key webcam showing some pretty clear conditions out there near the coast. We had a little bit of a spot of a morning shower, but it was in an isolated location and basically just fell apart, so it wasn't a big deal. Probably have the same thing again tomorrow morning. Beautiful, beautiful shot from this particular webcam. Yeah, we got some showers in progress. They're in the process of dying out, though. They were certainly a lot more intense about an hour ago. The thing is, they're just not moving all that much. They're pretty much staying in the same location and just raining themselves out, killing their updrafts and dissipating as we speak. I think as we head into the sunset hours, we'll see fewer and fewer storms around, and eventually we'll get to mostly clear overnight skies. Temperatures, though, you're right, still warm and steamy. 90 Lakewood Ranch, 93 Sarasota, 90 in Northport, 93 Lake Placid, 92 in Wauchula. Feels like temperatures about 104. Ouch. We'll have the complete forecast coming up in a few.
Thank you, John. A proposed ordinance for the city of Venice could increase the rent for businesses using sidewalk space. Several restaurants along Venice Avenue currently place multiple tables on the sidewalks to accommodate diners. The annual payment of $25 could be going up to $50 or more. Another potential change is how wide the sidewalks must be to accommodate the Americans with Disabilities Act. The issue is expected to go before city council members again prior to their summer break next month.
Well, from Venice to the business climate on St. Armand's Circle. Still to come, some business owners there not as pleased as others with how things are going on the Circle.
Plus, plenty of things to do on the Suncoast this weekend. Linda Carson will give you some ideas in Suncoast Scene.
Hurricane season is here. Are you prepared? ABC7 has the information you need. Access our special Surviving a Hurricane now. Learn how to prepare a readiness plan and survival kit. Know your evacuation route. Be prepared, Suncoast, when severe weather threatens. Access our special on our ABC7 app and all our live streaming platforms.
Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Looks like we're getting another new neighbor.
Now you could be the millionaire next door. Play Monopoly Florida Edition scratch-off games with a top prize of $5 million. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine.
If you have a suspicion for harboring prostate cancer, we have a way of diagnosing by using an exquisite instrument called three-dimensional color flow power Doppler ultrasound. Using this system, we can identify abnormalities within the prostate that you could otherwise never detect. The Dottoli Cancer Center is the only center in the southeastern United States which has this technology. If you have prostate cancer, we will find it.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. We promise we're more than a dealership. We're a destination with a movie theater, massage room, aquarium, cafe, and more. We promise to give you top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And if you do, we promise you the best deal. Bring us any competitor's ad and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Many businesses on St. Armand's Circle continue to do very well, but for others, that's not the case.
Tube Dude is among the businesses that have decided to leave the Circle. ABC 7's Rick Adams finds out why some are going elsewhere.
I'm here at the Tube Dude store on St. Armand's Circle, where these doors will be locking up very soon. The owner is moving his store to another location in Sarasota because he says this location isn't what he thought it was going to be.
We're actually doing more business online than we are through the door.
And that's one of the main reasons Scott Gerber will be closing his St. Armand's shop and going to Main Street. Gerber tells us he's noticed a shift in those visiting St. Armand's, saying it's a crowd that's not spending as much money.
We feel that the people that are coming to St. Armand's are a different crowd than what they used to be when we first moved here. And I think that St. Armand's is becoming more of a destination to come eat.
One place that isn't going anywhere is the Crab and Fin restaurant. Owner Scott McDonald says the family business has been on St. Armand's for 38 years, and they're happy right where they are.
It's just a special place, and a lot of us have been out here for a long time, so it's kind of a family of businesses. And it's just really nice to, come into an area where everybody knows each other.
Some businesses on St. Armand's have left or closed, but when that happens, there's usually another business waiting to take its place. Like this European and American restaurant getting ready to open in a few weeks. It's not yet known who will be in the space currently occupied by Tube Dude, but Gerber is excited about his upcoming move.
We're going to create the house that Tube Dude lives in. So every single thing there will be Tube Dude.
The Tube Dude will be bouncing his way to his new location in downtown Sarasota on August 1st. His last day here on St. Armand's Circle is July 31st. Reporting from St. Armand's Circle, I'm Rick Adams, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Rick. That is an interesting place to have a business because you are dealing with a lot of tourists, and maybe this type of business where you're buying this big Tube Dude is not exactly something tourists want to purchase.
Right. Maybe, but I'm sure he'll do fine in downtown Sarasota. But yeah, you got to hit Kilwins. You got to hit, the restaurants out there. There's a lot of great places
and all the souvenir shops.
Yeah, that too. All right, we'll be right back with the forecast. Stay with us.
Getting older shouldn't mean giving up all the things she loves to do. It should just mean, well, finding new ways to do them. Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to provide help with personal care, housekeeping, and of course, meal preparation.
Oh, that smells so good. Oh, and it tastes good too.
We can provide the right care right at home.
US Med has great news for anyone living with diabetes.
If you have Medicare, private insurance, or prescription drug coverage, US Med will ship a new glucose meter right to your home.
And shipping is free.
My new meter uses only a speck of blood, so it's less painful than my previous meter.
If you have Medicare, private insurance, or prescription drug coverage, you're covered with US Med. We're welcoming new patients, even if your current provider can't supply you anymore.
I don't even have to test on my fingers anymore. I can test on my hand or forearms, and it's more accurate than my old meter.
So call US Med today, and you'll have a choice of 2 great meters.
One that actually speaks your results, or a meter so small it fits in the bottle of strips.
Act now, and US Med will include a free prescription discount card. We'll also send you a free diabetes cookbook. This is your opportunity.
So call US Med today.
You'll be glad you did.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little Sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. andservices.com. andservices.com.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
As Taiwan deals with the impact of a super typhoon right now, some Suncoast baseball standouts are on the small island nation competing for the United States. Dalton Guthrie and Michael Rivera, who both played at Venice High School and are now Florida Gators, are among those representing the collegiate national team. They're in Taiwan for at least a couple more days, leaving some parents concerned for their children's safety. However, the team is staying on the opposite side of the island where that typhoon is now making landfall. And a very strong typhoon it is, right, John?
Yeah, it's still a super typhoon, 150-mile-an-hour winds, according to the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, which is a United States agency. But you look at some of the other agencies, the Chinese agencies and the Japanese agencies, and their wind speeds are a little bit less. Right. But these kids are going to have a story to tell, no doubt about it. The good news is that I guess that the building codes are pretty strong there, so that should be good news. But dawn is breaking, and we're getting some Instagram video and also some Periscope video. Streaming live from that area, and there is some damage along the coast. Though one thing is of note, take a look at the eye structure of this huge storm. You know, 6 hours ago, it had a well-defined eye, but now it's kind of filled with clouds as it gets closer to the shore. It's suffering from the same sort of thing that storm systems that have their eye on Florida suffer from when they move across the mountains of Hispaniola or Cuba. The high mountain ranges kind of disrupt the flow of this system, and that's exactly what's happening. There's some pretty big mountains here in Taiwan. So the Partac is right now 150-mile-an-hour winds, making it just a super typhoon status. Forecast on a track that takes it by the next couple of days into China, and then kind of carries it back toward the east, moving past Shanghai and then on into areas of Korea, probably then is just a remnant storm. But nevertheless, still a strong, powerful storm, and I'm sure we'll be getting images along the coastline of a lot of damage there. But again, as I mentioned, it has lost a lot of its energy over the course of the last 24 hours, so that's good news. Still, though, formidable system. Rainfall going to be a big problem in some of the mountainous regions of Taiwan. 75-degree dew point, temperatures set 93. Ouch, it's sticky, it's hot, it's humid outside. In the air conditioning is the place to be, or at the beach. Nice boating weather, actually. There's not a lot of storminess out here, and the winds have been fairly light. 90 Mayaca, Lakewood Ranch, Bradenton, 93 in Sarasota, 89 degrees in Venice, 87 degrees in Inglewood, and 90 degrees in Northport. Had some big storms moving through north central Florida with damage reported down power lines in Sumter County. We've also had some nickel-sized hail, gusty winds, things like that. Those are strong impulse storms there. We haven't had anything like that around here, but we have had some pretty good thunderstorms in inland areas, now in the process of kind of falling apart and dying out. Big one over by Lakewood Ranch has basically just fallen apart. So we're looking at pretty quiet conditions, I think, through the evening hours. High pressure stays with us on our latitude for the next several days, not moving so much until we get it to move. Our weather is not going to change all that much. We'll still have hot, humid days. We'll still have mostly inland storms, and we'll have less than average rainfall. I think by next week, we move that high pressure ridge out into the Atlantic and further to the north. Then we start to switch our winds around to the southeast. That'll take us right back to that 40% chance of rain showers that we come to know and love in the afternoon, breaking the heat and bringing us a little bit of relief. Our RPM computer model futurecast shows the showers basically dying out along the coast. Then, by tomorrow morning, we get the land breeze, which kicks off maybe a coastal shower or two. Nothing real big, won't last long. And then the west wind builds, and we start to see the showers and thunderstorms form in inland areas as they die out in place and leave us with a clear overnight. And then on Saturday morning, we'll do the same thing all over again with a coastal shower with the land breeze, leading to more inland showers. A mix of sun and clouds will lead to a mostly clear overnight sky as these clouds dissipate. and we'll be left with some pretty nice conditions. Our tropics look great. We've got Saharan dust, we've got dry air in place, everything that storms do not like, and so consequently, at least for the next 5 days, we're looking good, tropically speaking. West wind at about 10 knots, light chop, 2-foot seas or less, and the extended range forecast shows increasing rain chances by next work week. Back to you.
Thank you, John. Southeast High School racks up yet another national championship. For 6 of the last 7 years, Southeast High School's media team has taken home the top prize in the Skills USA Broadcast News Division under the direction of instructor Mike Sanders. Skills USA is the largest career and technical student organization in the country. Many of the students going through the program are trained by upperclassmen, and they say there's no feeling like winning a championship medal.
So incredible. There's just looking out and seeing people cheering for you. It's like nothing else in the world.
So as a freshman, the sophomore team trains us, and as a sophomore, the junior team trains us, and we train the freshman team. And it kind of goes on like that. So the information gets passed down through students.
All 4 team members are recent graduates and may pursue journalism in college. Good luck.
Hi, I'm Linda Carson. Coming up, we'll show you how you can meet Chuck here and all of his friends.
Is your mop a dirty, disgusting mess? You need the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System, the only mop and bucket that spins the dirt away. A system that cleans practically anything and everything with super absorbent microfiber. Dip it in the washer side and the mess releases into the bucket. Then place it in the dryer side and push on the pedal. You get a clean mop pad that's practically dry and ready for more. And your hands will never again touch a dirty, disgusting mop. The heads are washable and reusable. Get the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System for just 2 payments of $19.99. You'll also get a Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that picks up pet hair and lint and washes clean in seconds. You can take advantage of our 2-for-1 Pick It Up special and get a second spin mop set. Just pay additional shipping and fee. And we'll upgrade you to free priority handling. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-394-1524 to get your Hurricane Spin Mop double offer. So hurry and call 1-800-394-1524. Call now.
Discover the biggest savings of the year on some of America's favorite vehicles during the Drive and Discover event going on now at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Get America's best value, a new Grand Caravan for just $18,999 or a new Dodge Journey for just $16,999. Stop by today to shop the area's biggest selection of Ram trucks and save up to $8,000 on your new Ram. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
They care. They take the time to understand you, take the time to understand your case.
There's no better satisfaction to me than to see a client who is happy because of the job we've done for them.
It's really actually very comforting to know that there's someone that you've heard of and you're getting recommendations about that you can turn to when you have a problem.
I felt like I had a partner in this, and he was going to be by my side.
That's Chuck, proud homeowner, regular do-it-yourselfer. Today he's attempting an electrical repair. This is Pablo. He's an electrician with Mr. Sparky. How's he doing, Pablo?
Terrible, Mike.
Yeah. What Chuck doesn't realize is that almost 68,000 home fires are caused every year by electrical problems.
What?
If he doesn't have the proper tools and training, he's liable to start the next one.
Little help here!
That's what I'm talking about.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
You might want to write that number down.
It is steaming outside, so when you're looking for fun this weekend, maybe air conditioning will likely be a major consideration.
Definitely. ABC 7's Linda Carson has some suggestions in Suncoast Scene. Linda.
Well, the Venice Summer Cabaret starts tonight at the Venice Theater, and there is a great show coming to the Glen Ridge Theater Sunday night. Here's a look.
If you had enough, don't put up with this stuff.
Chantel Norman and Kat Hefner joined together for a show called Queen of Disco, Queen of Soul.
The show is a tribute to Donna Summer and Aretha Franklin, and it's basically to be an inspirational time that they have given to the world with their music. I will be portraying Donna.
Chantel Norman portrays Aretha Franklin, and Chantel and Kat also sing together.
we are doing a couple duets together, No More Tears, For Enough Is Enough, and State of Independence.
They say the show will have you on your feet dancing.
It's benefiting the Queen of the Keys Award, which is something that my mother and I created to mentor students studying music and performing arts.
Are you fascinated by snakes, lizards, turtles? Then you are going to love the Replicon show coming to Sarasota this weekend. Suncoast breeder Melissa Hernandez will have her geckos there.
At my booth, I will also have live moss, sphagnum moss, and I believe that they have anything from snakes to large lizards, turtles, frogs.
She says they're very friendly and make great pets.
The character and the personality for each one is completely different, and they are very rewarding.
You can meet Macho Man and all of his friends Saturday at the Repta Day Show. It's at the Potter Building at the Sarasota County Fairgrounds from 10 to 5. You just won't believe some of the creatures who are going to be there. And the second annual Lionfish Derby is coming to Moat Marine. On Saturday, dive teams will go down after lionfish, competing for $35,000 in prize money. Lionfish have become a big threat to Suncoast fisheries.
They're consuming a lot of our native species on the reef, juveniles, that aren't able to grow past that stage because they're consumed, and so they can't repopulate populations that we put a lot of effort into managing and conserving.
The Lionfish Derby will conclude on Sunday here at Moat Marine from noon to 3. Come on out and find out more about lionfish and see what they taste like. And some of the top chefs in town are going to be at Moat on Sunday, cooking up lionfish in a lot of different ways, so you can taste them and find out if you like them. We've got to eat them before they eat up all of our fish.
Right. Yeah, we do. We hear they're good.
Yeah, well, they don't have
well.
any natural predators, so it's got to be humans.
That sounds like
Okay,
fun.
well, eat
And
the
they
fish.
taste good.
Yeah. Thanks, Linda.
I've never tasted it, but you're going to see more and more of them on the menu, I
Yeah,
guess.
you
Yes,
will.
yes, they have them in the supermarkets now.
Yeah, Whole Foods has them.
Really?
Yeah.
I know where I'm going after the show. We have a few showers dying down, otherwise clear night.
Great. Thanks for joining us.
Have a wonderful evening.
Tomorrow at 4 on Suncoast View.
I'm Stephanie Roberts. On Suncoast View, it's Linda Carson's birthday party with all of her favorite things and people, including cake, cocktails, and many more surprises.
Tomorrow at 4 on Suncoast View.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WindGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WindGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
Attention! This is an important message for anyone who had an IVC filter placed to prevent blood clots from traveling to their heart or lungs. Did your IVC filter move, break, or cause organ damage? The FDA warns that IVC filters may cause serious complications, such as heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, even death. If you or a loved one suffered serious complications, call IVC Filter Helpline now. You may be entitled to compensation. IVC filters are designed to prevent blood clots. If your IVC filter moved or broke and you suffered heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, or if a loved one died as a result, call IVC Filter Helpline today. Our network of experienced attorneys is ready to fight for you. You'll pay nothing unless there's a recovery in your favor. Call today for a free confidential consultation. Don't fight this alone. Call IVC Filter Helpline now.
Please call 800-897-6764. That is 800-897-6764.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, it's all about getting more for your money. More years, more miles, more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. Stop by to see our new state-of-the-art showroom today, and you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet, a new 2016 Subaru Forester, for just $229 a month. Complimentary maintenance included at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, AND services.com.